Assalamu alaikum, brother. Please open your mic. Your mic is closed.
Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you, brother?
Alhamdulillah, Kashif, brother, I am fine. How are you?
Good, alhamdulillah, brother. Everything good here. Alhamdulillah.
Yeah, nice to meet you. Nice to listen to you.
I'm also happy to meet you, brother. Okay, now we start.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. First, please introduce yourself.
Yeah, my name is Mohammed Saklan. Basically, I am a graduate and I have all safety related courses like NIBOSH, IOSH, OSHA, HSC diploma, fire safety, chemistry of explosive, and several more. So I start my career in the field of safety since 2011 from Dubai Construction Company. I joined a construction company, and from there I visited many company in my career. I spent almost 7 years in Dubai. I am a NAC approved HSC
MashaAllah.
officer, work on the different mega projects, different scope of works, maintenance, shutdowns, construction sites, and several related work like scope. So after that, I switched to the KSA Saudi Arabia. I work with more than 3 companies. I am also Aramco approved as well. So I have spent I work with national oil and gas plant, like work in Sheba. I work with the Hyundai company, and currently in the last year I just go back to my country for personal reason, and now I came back on my own visa, and I just arrived there 7 days before. So I was just watching your videos, several, and I watched your interviews. So from there, I just like to be appear in your interview, and that's short my intro.
Okay, inshallah, brother. We have the requirement for the safety officer, and we also suggest because you have lots of experience, alhamdulillah, in this field. We suggest to our company. He will review your CV and he will discuss to you, inshallah, no issue.
Yeah, sure, sure.
Okay. First, please tell me about the hierarchy of the control.
Yes, hierarchy of controls are basically the main control which we use to evaluate the risk. For example, first of all, it is elimination, and then after elimination, we have this substitution, engineering control, administrative control, and PPs.
Okay. And please give me everyone one example.
For example, if we are using an engineering control, if we have a like generator and we are using petrol in the generator, so we will for the substitution we will use this diesel because it will take more time to in case of fire or in case of over excessive heat. But if we are looking for the engineering control, if we make a canopy, if we make a room over the generator, so it will consider engineering control. If we can apply a guard on the any machine, welding machine or cutting machine, it will consider engineering control. So if we are giving the brakes, we are giving changing the shift, it will consider administrative controls. And if we are eliminating the hazard, then it will, of course, it will consider the elimination.
Okay. The elimination, how we will do the elimination and substitution?
What?
Substitution and elimination. How we will consider at the site? How we can apply?
How we can apply substitutions?
Yeah, yeah. And elimination also.
Yeah, yeah. But if first of all we are uh, we will visit that site, attend the site, and we will follow the work permit system. That if we are suppose we are need to eliminate the hazard, so we need a proper authorization from the, if we are working on Saudi Aramco site or non-Aramco site, we will follow the procedure, and we will find out the reason for the elimination of the hazards. For example, if there is a, we are working on the work at height, like we are working on scaffolding, and the distance from the power line is not acceptable. But we still have to be like a order to work over there. So we will we will eliminate that activity. We will use alternative other sources by discussing with the management, by discussing with the, like arranging the HSC meeting, that which is the safe way to attempt that procedure, because if that activity can be become a serious accident, a casualty or anything.
Simple way, if we have need to follow the elimination direct, we can, if there is any hazards, like we are going to do hot work activity, there any flammable things, direct we have need to remove this one. Direct we catch that material and remove from that location. That is the elimination. Means direct physically we have need to remove from that location. This is the elimination. Substitution means we have need to replace. If like we are going to use the hazardous material, there means we have two types of paint. One is the water based paint, one is the oil based paint. Oil based paint is the highly flammable. The substitute means if we are going to use oil based paint, and if that is the possible to change this one, we can use both paint. That time we have need to replace with the water based paint. That is a little hazardous. Only there is the fumes, not that highly flammable. That is the substitution. Okay. Engineering control, like engineering control means what we have there. We are using the, like we approach the any machine there. We approach by that remote control. That is the engineering control. That is the simple way, without any touching, without any hazards, without any sound effect, and that is the any rotating parts we doing the guard. That is the engineering control. Okay, and administrative means we are providing the training, documentation, extra additional. If we cannot follow this three step, that time we are doing to educate our worker, our employee to do the job. Or last is the PP. That is the simple way to use the hierarchy of the control, and most effective thing, that is the elimination is the first, and last approach is the PP. Okay, this is the
Is
simple. Yeah,
training is totally 100% right. That is what actually I was saying, because some specific elimination conditions need a special approval. But but if we are working, like as you mentioned, that if we are working hard work,
yeah,
we
yeah.
have we directly remove that flammable material from the working place, and we will eliminate the hazard. So
Yeah,
if we
yeah.
are substituting, mean that we will already use the alternative option.
Alternative option, yes, alternative option we can use there. That's why we
Yeah,
mentioned that two material there. That is a simple way. We can use easily step by step. If we are going with the hierarchy of control, we have first approach the elimination. After we come
yeah,
step by step, there is a five step. If first not follow there, we will go on the second. If we cannot go with the second, we have need to do the third. And last option, if we all are fail, we have need to approach with that PPH only. If there is a honeybee in that plan, any on grid, we cannot do anything there. We have need to wear a special PPE, and directly we have remove the honeybee.
yeah.
This is the simple way, that hierarchy of the
If-
control. No, okay, brother. Please let me know about that difference between JSC and the risk assessment.
yeah, basically, risk assessment is like a First of all, I will give you the definition of the risk assessment. Basically, for risk assessment, first we will. It is a systematic procedure that first we will know that what we are going to perform the activity, which hazards are related, what are our control measures, and how we evaluate the risk, and we will define the maximum control measure. We will verify, record our findings, and then we will review it. So first of all, risk assessment is for the whole site, all area which is covered for the all kind of activity. But for the JSA's job safety analysis for the specific task, we break the
Okay.
job into steps, and we find out the hazards, and then we apply the control measure. So this is difference between the job safety and risk assessment.
Okay. What is the difference between accident and near miss?
Yeah, accident basically, first of all, accident is like unplanned an event which is having the ability to cause harm, injured, and result. It will result into death also. So the as we are mentioning that near miss is like the same potential like accident. It is can harm, can injured, can result in casualty, but it not happens. Like for example, a person is working on the height. He is not using like full body harness, or he is not 100% tie off. He fell down from the height. It is accident. But a person is working on height and a tool drop from his hand, and a person is standing under the nearby the scaffolding. It will drop very near to him, like
Okay.
maybe he's just survived. It has potential to harm him.
Yeah, yeah, this is the good thing. Okay, what is the difference between unsafe act and safe condition?
Sorry, can you repeat?
What is the difference between unsafe act and unsafe condition?
Yeah, unsafe act and unsafe condition. Basically, the both situations. It will for I will give you the example. Like a person is not 100% tie off in the working at height activity. So it's mean that is at an unsafe condition. But a person is working performing any activity without 100% tie up. It is unsafe act. Like a person, for example, a area where is uh, oil spilled or some any liquid is there, so it is not barricade. A person is attempting trying to cross that area without any authorization. It is unsafe act.
Okay. Okay, which type of documents we have required for that confined space activity?
Yeah, confined space entry permit. First of all, we need work permit, the confined space entry permit, the emergency rescue plan. We need method statements. If we are like using any equipment or material, we have the checklist regarding that. So after that, we need a whole watcher, a standby man there with list with a list of the worker, all the people who are working, who are the supposed to apply any activity in the confined space. They must have safety training, and they must there must be supervision, and there must be proper communication inside the confined space. And there in case of emergency, the whole watcher standby do not allow anybody to enter inside, and he will also not authorized to enter. He will inform the rescue team, and there must be gas testing before the activity for the LEL, and also proper purging or ventilation for toxic gases. And also for the confined space, we make sure that the all the activities are performing as per Aramco standards.
Okay. Okay, what is the safe limit of oxygen, H2S, and CO gas?
Yeah. Basically, oxygen, because this is the main hazard in the confined space, oxygen deficiency and enrichment. So 90.5 to 23.5 is a standard oxygen level, which considered a normal condition of the oxygen inside the confined space. So if we go for the I2S, so it is mostly as we perform in the activity, it is from 0 to up to 10 ppm. I2S and 35 ppm carbon monoxide will be considered like in the normal condition.
Okay, this is good, brother. Okay, what is the daily responsibility of safety officer at the site?
Yeah, first of all, this is the most important question that a safety officer on the daily basis, what he have to face, what he is going to like perform on the daily basis as is most important duty. First of all, he will perform the TBT to the all workers, toolbox stock for the related activity, and after that he is also inspecting the all equipment which is involved in the activity. He is also inspecting if any vehicle is there with the checklist of any like machine, any like operator is there with like if there is crane, if there is forklift, he will must inspect that. He will make sure that the risk assessment of that area, and he will continuously identify the hazard, monitor the live activities, and he will also cooperate with the supervision and the management. He will also make sure that the basic facilities on the sites are provided. He will also make sure that emergency procedures are available in the site. He will also make sure that the weather conditions and the shift breaks are according to the standards. There are a lot of more things, like if there is any incident or accident, he will must investigate. He will prepare a report on the daily basis for the management, for the supervision, and as a requirement for the client. Like if there is any accident happened in 24 hours, he will prepare the report and submit to the Ramco through like chain of command, using the chain of command. So these are the normal daily routine activities which is going to be faced.
Okay, what is the steps of risk assessment?
Yeah, risk assessment basically have five steps. First of all, to identify the hazard, who might be harmed and how, evaluate the risk, record the findings, and review.
Okay, what is LEL and UEL?
What is LEL? The LEL is basically lowest explosive limit. Like it will mostly we consider for the I2S. Like if you are working in the confined space, this is the minimum concentration of gas and vapor which can ignite in there if they are connect with the source of ignition or any flammable.
Okay, okay, as a
So
safety
you
officer,
yes,
you're visiting at the site, there crane activity is going on,
okay,
and you finding any mistakes there, any
okay,
material damage, any ceiling damage, anything.
okay.
First, whom you have need to report.
Yes, if there is a crane activity is going on, and the mostly like on in Aramco, as we performed on each activity, there is one safety officer and one permit receiver. They both are the present and during the activity, including rigger one and the related other workers, which are the most mandatory for that activity. So if there is critical activity, then rigger one and other, if up to 10 ton rigger three and 10 to 40 rigger two. So if there is anything is damaged or anything is not according to the standard, first of all, we will communicate to the that permit receiver, who is the most important person who is performing that activity, to stop the work, because it can be result a big accident. If we are going to prepare a report, we will prepare the report and we will inform our supervision and regarding that activity, and we will also inform our HSC management as well before this, that main contractor or compliance notice those faults, and it will a big problem for the company from which we are representing.
Okay. And usually we can direct report to who engaged their rigger, and direct crane operator we can inform him there is the damaged ceiling, and that while leakage, hydraulic leakage, stop that activity, and after we can discuss everywhere to
Yeah, yeah,
everyone. Yeah, yeah.
that
This
is
is the easy way. Yes. First, we have
okay.
need to try to stop that activity. Our main
Yeah,
focus
yeah.
is first we have need to stop that activity. After we inform to everywhere who is the responsible for that activity. No. Okay. What is the lotto?
LOTO is basically log out and tag out. It is like we use for the any panels, walls, electricity, electric units. We will make sure that before approaching any unauthorized person or any person, there must be authorized. Like a person will apply LOTO. He will make sure that the preparation and the shutdowns and the log out tag outs are being applied there, and then he will make sure that all energy has been released and bleed, uh, and make sure that it is clear. Then he will repeat and he can try that everything is okay.
Okay. What is positive isolation?
What is?
What is positive isolation?
Yeah, positive isolation. There are two isolation: primary isolation, positive isolation. Positive isolation is mostly used during the shutdowns and during the maintenance. Like we separate the main, like if there is processing line from the tank or from the main source, and we use any metal plate or any blinds to the main resources, just to make sure for the maintenance there is no energy releases from there. So we will separate from the main connection, and we use that piece of metal or plate between the both between that central in the centralized and the, if there is a tank or if there is any specific machinery or anything which we are going to produce, that must be separated from the a main source of energy.
Okay, that's a good. Okay, what is MSDS?
MSDS is basically material safety data sheet. It is we use for any like hazardous material, any material. There are a lot of contents in the MSDS, like when it is when what hazard it contain, when it will expire, which PPs we use for this, how to handle, how to store. There are a lot of like things they are mentioned in the MSDS.
Okay, what is fire?
Fire is basically combination of three oxygen, heat, and this is a triangle of the
Okay,
three sources. So when they connect, it will become a fire.
okay. What is the classification of fire?
Yeah, classification of fire is mostly there are four classes of fire, and the fifth one is used for the kitchen: class A, B, C, and D.
Okay.
So in the class A,
Yes, yes,
yeah, in the
good.
class class A fire were mostly like paper, wood, and like this material. And for the class B, it is a flammable liquid. As and mostly now they are considering gases also in the class B as well. Before it was like a class liquid, gas, and combustible material like this. And for the electricity, we use class C, and for the kitchen we use class F.
Okay, which type of extinguisher we are using for that class C fire?
Class C for the flammable gases.
No, for that electrical fire.
Yeah. Basically, there's a dry powder used for mostly all the
But
these.
a special dry powder means we can use for the all, but a special for that electrical fire. Which we are using for that electrical fire? Which fire extinguisher?
For the electrical, mostly we use this. foam type of
No, brother. Foam type there is a water concentration also. We are using CO2, carbon dioxide, for that electrical. For that
which one?
electrical CO2, carbon
Yeah, carbon
dioxide.
monoxide,
No,
carbon
carbon
dioxide.
dioxide. Yes, brother. What is the color coding for that extinguisher?
Yeah, there are color coding like red is for the fire and explosive.
Red for that water type extinguisher.
What you are saying?
For that color coding of fire extinguisher.
Yeah, color coding. Red is for the water,
Yes.
and this one is yellow.
Yes.
Yellow, yellow, red, blue, and the fourth one is I think this white.
For blue, for which fire extinguisher? Blue.
Yeah, there are four colors for the specific, like for the
For that blue color, which fire extinguisher?
blue color.
Yes.
Blue color, I think this is for the electrical.
No, DCP. For that ABC type, blue. Black for CO2, water for red, yellow for that chemical, and foam types of fire extinguisher, cream color. That is five types of extinguisher we are using mainly, and that different color coding, that all that extinguisher.
Yes, yes,
Okay. Okay, brother, that is the good. You have, mashallah, you have good knowledge and you have experience also. You are at NOC approved and you are a Ramco approved also. So no need
yes,
to go more. Alhamdulillah, you get that good knowledge. And we are safety officer. As a safety officer, you have need to learn always, because
yes,
when we go deeper, you can get more from there.
yes,
Every
yes,
time you will get, every day you will get from that side new topic
yes,
everywhere,
yes,
because always that is the now that situation everywhere, that engineering and updated version we are getting, always all types of tools, equipment, we are using that all that engineering now, that is updated, and we getting always that more topics. Okay, so as a safety
yes,
officer, if we will work here 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, but we have need to more, always we have need to learn. Okay, so
yes.
no need, but
Every
yeah,
yeah, mentioning that every day we are facing different situation, different machinery, and different lot of. We are learning every day because this is safety is just like a sea.
yeah, yeah.
We can cover it in a few years. Every day we learn more things.
Yeah, yeah. So, okay, inshallah, your knowledge is good, and we send your CV. Please share your CV. I will share to my company. Inshallah, he will contact you, and everything he will discuss. No issue. My admin and my HR team. Okay, brother.
Yes,
Inshallah, we
thank you.
can do only this one, not that extra
Yeah,
anything.
first of all, just want to say one more thing that I like the way of your your accent, and especially you are like grooming and motivating the safety officer in the best way. Like a lot of other peoples are trying to promote the safety, but your way is the most like
Yes.
proper. Everybody like, and I really appreciate you. Thanks for your time that you give me
Uh,
opportunity to
Welcome,
for
brother.
the
Welcome.
interview.
Always welcome for all our safety brother. We love our profession and we love our colleague. We love all of our safety profession, my friend. Okay. So I'm only trying to liberate that safety field, and our knowledge we want to share to everyone, so everyone learn that new topic and knew about that safety. What is our responsibility? Familiar, all that safety officer should be familiar with that safety field. Okay, should we know all that safety officer what is his responsibility, because lots of safety officer now here, but he did not know what is his responsibility, what he have need to do at the side. Okay, he have that all that qualification. What is saying, he have the OSHA, IOS, NOS, IDC, I have the safety diploma. If you ask to him what is your responsibility, he don't know what is his responsibility. So we have need to learn. We have need to get that knowledge. What is the responsibility? Because nowadays safety officer field that is a very difficult to get the job. There are a lot of safety officer now, and all have that qualification. Okay, so
Yeah,
we
that
have as a safety officer we have should be knowledge about our field where I am working. So
yes.
inshallah everyone will get knowledge and who try for that.
Yeah, it's a, but on one last thing, I just want to say that as you have taking into from the for the Pakistanis, Indians, and all over the people who are interested in the safety. So it is like a good impact for the youngsters who are joining the safety field, and also those who get jobs through your interviews. So it is
Yes,
just
brother.
like blessings that we really appreciate your work wherever you are. We are like our prayers are with you, and it will our my player that if we will get a chance to meet you and to learn more from you.
Always, brother. Always from our side. Always, I want to support to everyone. Okay, brother.
Yeah,
Inshallah, if we have chance, we will meet physically. No issue, brother.
yeah,
Okay, brother. Thank you.
hopefully
Okay,
yeah, thank
brother.
you, hopefully soon in the future.
Inshallah, inshallah, brother. Inshallah. Okay, salam alaikum.